Hello, discrete math fans. Now we've seen that the conditional statement P implies Q is logically equivalent to not P or Q. So that means we can negate a conditional statement by using this equivalence and De Morgan's laws. Should look like this. So if I want to negate P implies Q, what I would first do is rewrite P implies Q as not P or Q, and then use De Morgan's law to negate that. Remember that De Morgan's law allows you to negate an or by turning it into an and. Okay, let's do an example. Let's write down the negation of this sentence. If I jump in a swimming pool, then I will get wet. So I'll let P be the sentence, I jump in a swimming pool. And we'll let Q be the sentence, I will get wet. So that means the statement that we were given can be written as P implies Q, and its negation will be P and not Q. Okay, let's try a more complicated example by writing the negation of this sentence. If 0 is less than the absolute value of x minus a is less than delta, then the absolute value of f of x minus L is less than epsilon. This sentence is used in advanced calculus and real analysis to express the precise definition of a limit. Okay, so let's let P be the statement 0 is less than the absolute value of x minus a is less than delta, and let Q be the statement absolute value of f of x minus L is less than epsilon. Now when we negate an implication, ultimately we have to figure out what the negation of Q is. Remember that the negation of P implies Q is P and not Q. So we don't have to worry about negating P, but we do have to negate Q. Now that part's a little tricky. We're going to have to figure out how to write down the negation of this. And I'm going to do it without any absolute values. Okay, now this looks like pea soup. So let's try to work our way through this. First, we'll rewrite that absolute value inequality without any absolute values. And then we have to keep in mind that this compound inequality that we've written is really two separate inequalities with an and. Then we use De Morgan's law to rewrite that expression, and finally we negate each piece, and that's how we end up with this final result. Now if you did it without removing the absolute value, it might be a lot easier. That's something that you could think about doing. But this is a much more complete way of writing what we were interested in. All right, so now we can write down the negation of the original sentence. It would look like this. Here's the P, and here's the not Q that we worked out. Okay, that's all for now.